Imran Khan, winner, we think, of the election in Pakistan. At least he's declaring victory. Here in the studio, Dr. Anita Weiss from the University of Oregon, expert and well, experienced traveller, writer and researcher on Pakistan. In terms of what happens next with Pakistan's international outlook, I suppose, I mean, the role of Pakistan within the region, we refer to AFPAC, Afghanistan, Pakistan, in the old fight against terrorism, which I say the old fight because it's still going on, and has been going on for many years. Now, clearly, Pakistan's voice in that argument is very strong, and obviously whatever Imran Khan says now plays into that, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Now, one thing that was really exciting about his speech this morning when he accepted being Prime Minister of Pakistan, I mean, normally his speeches, you could say, are really hawkish in terms of fighting. And many of us assume they're hawkish because he really has the military behind him. He was the candidate who the military wanted. But on the other hand, this speech was so conciliatory, especially towards India. I didn't have a chance to listen to the whole talk, so I don't know if he said anything about Afghanistan. It just happened. But on the other hand,
does it say things about Kashmir, for instance? Obviously, if he's
talking about India,
Kashmir,
he's saying we have to resolve the issue of Kashmir. And I mean, the entire subcontinent would be much better off if they weren't spending so much money and human resources as well as financial resources getting ready to attack each other. With Modi in power in India, this might not be the best time to say, let's talk peace, because one of the things that Modi uses in India is speaking hawkishly about Pakistan. But it really is a very special moment. So let's see what happens with it. I am excited about something domestically that I'll mention that you probably won't find anybody else who can talk about this. There's a new movement afoot in Pakistan. It's called the PTM, Pashtun Tawafaz movement. And it was started a young man in Karachi in the beginning of February was shot dead. And it was a staged encounter, and they said that he was a terrorist. The guy had a small shop, and he was a model, a fashion model. And so this whole movement of long marches has started. The PTM said that they're not contesting the elections. They thought that it would be too dangerous, that they'd be blown up all the time. There was some pretty nefarious, some extremist groups have been allowed to contest the elections. My understanding is they have won one, possibly two seats, the Khadim Hussein Rizvi group. But Mohsin Darwar, who is the founder of PTM, it's his friend, he's been one of the co-founders, he's a lawyer. He won his seat in North Waziristan, which was part of FATA, the federally administered tribal areas, and he ran as an independent. The fact that he won his seat is earth-shaking for Pakistan. That this independent PTM, it's the equivalent of Black Lives Matter, but in Pakistan. And I think that really opens up possibilities that had been unimagined previously.
Possible signs of change. Anita Weiss, we need to leave it there, I'm afraid. We could talk for a lot longer because there are so many issues, but sadly time against us. Thank you for coming in to see us here at France Uncut. We appreciate your time. Anita Weiss of the University of Oregon, as we're hearing, expert of long date on issues related to and about Pakistan. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.